Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. So in our last episode we got our war against Paramara Kingdom properly started, though we're still only at 1%. There have been a few battles and we're about to finish our first siege. We did lose a battle, but we have won a few more and are about to reverse the minus 5% ticking war score with this siege we're about to finish. So we should start making some better progress pretty soon. Also, at the same time, the Pope has declared a crusade for the Kingdom of Baluchistan for reasons unknown, or at least unknown to me. But that's okay, we'll just ignore that and continue with our own war. So let's unpause and do that. So I think we've probably taken out most of the enemy forces at this point. He has about 6,000 somewhere, but we destroyed about 4,000 of the army from Choda Kingdom, which was certainly over half of their troops. Let's see, what else is he in? This is the only war that he has, so I'm not sure whether we fought his army as part of that other battle or what. Do see a decently sized army from Aragon actually making its way over here. It's kind of unexpected, but I appreciate it. Let's see, I do want to start sieging this county as well. But I don't want to bring all of my troops over. I think sent 5,000 over there. There's some change of borders up here that I wasn't really paying attention to. Young Patrick, our grandson, just walked up to me today, striking up conversation. We ended up having a long talk about a great many things. We can say how nice, he's happy and he may gain affectionate, or we can say begone filthy ruffian, which would make him understandably bitter. Will be nice. Patrick let me play with his toys all day and it was so much fun. What a nice child. Good to see that as the 58-year-old emperor of a world, or I was going to say world-spanning empire, but let's say map-spanning empire, we can still enjoy playing with children's toys. And yeah, we get extra diplomacy and general opinion from that, which is nice. Bad news from Gary. You have met with nothing but failure because of the bishop. Okay, so slower levy reinforcements, and we don't like the bishop. Not really a big deal. I'm going to send the 8,000 over here. Rather than the smaller army. Alright, only 2 holdings here. Quite a few holdings on the coastal counties comparatively. So these will take the longest to siege. Not that many holdings overall though, so we should be able to get ticking war score. Though actually looking at the amount of war score that we have already, I think we might get to 100 before we've sieged the entire duchy. We'll see, I suppose. Just trying to keep an eye out for the enemy armies. I see 2,000, 3,000. Not enough to really concern me. Though we did lose a battle against a smaller force despite our defensive mountainous bonus before. So maybe I shouldn't be quite so confident about any future battles. We have a new Grand Mayor of Sinai. The previous mayor, of course, was elected at the age of 70, so he didn't last too long. This guy's 64, so he might not last too long either. Well, it looks like they aren't coming in to attack me in Kalat, so I guess they don't reckon they can win that battle at least. I did see an army from the Pope wandering around over here, so they've gotten some troops over. Aragon is on the way as well. Probably going to get here just in time to witness the end of the war. We lost our court chaplain. So I guess we'll just appoint this bishop and send him to continue the work of his predecessor. Arranged matrilineal marriage from the Queen of Denmark. She wants to marry her heir to my son, Prince Neil. I don't suppose there's any way that you would accept a non-matrilineal marriage. I guess Neil doesn't even show up here. Well, I guess we'll accept. Yeah, the Pope has only about 5,000 troops here. Might be enough to win him the crusade, though. I don't know who has joined against him. Nobody, so far. So we may have some Catholic neighbours over here after we take this duchy. And we have a new King of England, 21-year-old King John. Pretty good character, actually. And he does think he should be on the council, which is not an unreasonable position. He is decent at martial stuff, but our current marshal is better. We'll see if he actually causes any faction problems. Sinai is in the council power faction. Not actually a problem just yet, though. Oh, and Wales has been inherited separately. Okay. That's fine by me. Right, won another siege up to 50%. Oh, what are you doing, Aragon? There's supply limit. There's actually enough supply limit in this county, okay. Thought he was just going to cause us all to take attrition for no reason. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believe it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Ingeborg opening one of my letters. Okay. We can teach her to be less nosy. We can gain the trait cruel, which we probably don't want. I think we're kind. Are we kind? We aren't, okay. Or we could say she could use some practice reading. That seems fine. Oh, and our illness has passed again. Okay. Good. I was getting a bit worried about that. So hopefully we should live a bit longer. Long enough for Roderick to die. Please. I guess I should put him in charge of one of these armies. Well, you're not going to be finished sieging pretty soon, so... There's a different Roderick. There we go. Alright, we just finished sieging there, and we are over their supply limit, or at least he's taking attrition. I'm not. For whatever reason. Okay, Galloway is happier. We should probably move our Chancellor somewhere else. Perhaps to Galicia. Alright, 500 gold tithe is pretty good. Still making money, incidentally. which is nice. And already we've improved the opinion of the King of Galicia. So we're up to 82% currently. And there's a revolt in Galicia. Okay. The Mongols keep joining and leaving the defensive pact against us for whatever reason. Alright, that siege gets us to 94%, so probably just one more will do it here. I guess we probably should be concerned about the Mongols being in the defensive pact or not because of their almost 50,000 event spawn troops. It looks like he just hired some mercenaries. The Pope has lost a small battle here. A few people have joined on the enemy side. And he has 20% ticking war score against him for not controlling any of the target kingdom. So things not going great for the Pope here. I guess if we wanted to help them out, we could maybe try to fight these mercenaries or any other enemy armies we can find close by. Not sure I really want to do that though. Doesn't really matter to me too much whether they win the Crusade or not. They've actually gotten together almost 5,000 here. And it looks like they're actually coming in to attack me here in Makran. Surely 5,000 versus 8.5 in the mountains is not a good battle. I'm going to blame their elephants. Take a couple of thousand from here in there and a few thousand from here as well. And change their minds. We did. It wasn't necessary, I guess, anyway, since we were just about to get 100%. So we can enforce our demands. Okay. So I'm going to disband only levies. Keep the hired holy orders. And I might see if I can declare the next war over here right now, before anyone else has a chance to join a defensive pact. So let's see, we can probably get as far as Choda Kingdom. Maybe even Malwa. Holy War for Lata. Probably we can't get as far as you. We can. Wow, okay. Do we want to, though? Declare war on someone as, I assume, powerful as you. 10,000 is actually not that bad. We have more than that over here already. Let's do it. Aragon will join, and they actually have troops in the area, so they can probably even help us out. The council's unanimously in favor. We could also, of course, join the Crusade. We might end up getting the other duchy as well, but that doesn't really help us out in our goal of getting as far east as possible, or at least to Sri Lanka. Yeah, let's go for it. We also have to give away this land, so let's get that taken care of too. Either gender, now that we have full status of women, but not in prison, any marital status, not already a ruler, my religion, my culture, not already of a great house. Yeah, well, oh, he has children, that's okay. Let's give him a random county down here with the lower titles. Oh, I probably can't... I was going to say I probably can't usurp this because the king of the... whatever kingdom this is at war, Baluchistan, I assume. But turns out it's not in existence, so we can just create it, that's fine. And we can grant this to you with the lower titles. Congratulations, our new Duke of Baluchistan. Alright, let me check out the supply limits along the coast here. We're probably not going to want to keep all 20,000 troops here together. Do we actually have more than 20,000? No, some of these are Aragon. Alright, well, let's get started marching in this direction at least. Actually, never mind, we have boats. Just get on the boats. Alright, Shoda Kingdom has joined the defensive pacts. Yep, everyone else joining the defensive pact. Not unexpectedly. Seljuks as well. So yeah, basically everyone in this region, I suspect that this kingdom would probably have joined as well if we weren't already at war with them. Aha, and Roderick apparently has died, which is great news for us. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the person that we were previously nominating has died? Roderick is still very much alive. Well, I guess our nomination probably makes very little difference in that case. Alright, so decent supply limits over here, actually. Everyone at court loves your dog, especially the children find much joy in playing with him. So get an opinion bonus there. Well, I guess we'll just nominate somebody anyway. There are a couple of people voting for Aaron here, who is at least younger than Roderick, if not extremely young. So we'll probably just vote for him. And we have another Grand Mayor of Sinai. A little bit younger this time. Let's see, I guess we should keep our troops pretty close together. In fact, maybe we'll just land them all in the same county. We may be slightly over the supply limit. But only slightly. Well, I guess we have Aragon coming as well, and they're going to want to stack on top of one of our armies, so maybe we'll just split in half and go to the adjacent county. we should outnumber their troops anyway. They had about 9,000, up to 10 or so. I think we're going to be just fine. And there is a new pope. Speaking of the pope. Okay, 3% in favor of the pope. I guess if it's still going on by the time we're finished this, we might go ahead and join that. Since we're not going to be able to immediately declare war on this person again. After this, anyway. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. I must be careful. Or maybe just try to be less paranoid. Widespread rumors say that the Pope leads a most wicked lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest, and even more so for one in his exalted position. Well, that seems to be true. He's also an imbecile. I guess we'll just pray for his eternal soul. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave it here for this episode then. Hopefully we can finish this war pretty quickly in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.